Yeah.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants.
A Twitch streamer, Yoko Yoko. A theater major from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Scott Michael. And our returning champion, a casino dealer from Carolina, Brandon Strong, whose two-day cash winnings total $22,599.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy!
And that is yours truly. Welcome once again to our show. Well, what we learned, if last week is any indication, is that nobody is perfect, especially on the hosting side. If you remember last week, I misheard one of Scott's answers on a Daily Double in the second round, and as a result of that, he has been invited back here to play again this week to rematch against our current champion, Brandon Scruggs. And so as a result of that, Yoko is our lone challenger today, and he has not won yet this season, but maybe today will be the day. We'll see what happens. Pick up your signaling buttons, gentlemen, and let's get to work in the Jeopardy round. We have one Daily Double up there, of course, and here are the categories that you'll be dealing with. Anatomy A to Z, U.S. Geography, Fun Facts, Ordinal Phrases, Bowling, always a fun activity, and finally, yes folks, it's back! Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, God.
I like.
Same here.
You're going first.
All right, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. Who's that Pokemon 200?
As of Gen 9, this adorable normal type has the ability to change into one of 8 different Pokemon. Yoko.
What is Eevee?
Eevee, that's the one.
Pokemon 4.
This bulky Pokemon will eat any type of food, regardless if it's moldy or rotten. Scott?
Who's Snorlax?
That's the one.
Pokemon 6.
This adorable fire type returns as a starter option in the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA game. Brandon?
What is Charmander?
No.
It's
I guess a refresher of that trailer is in order. Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig.
Oh, I was thinking Cyndaquil.
Man.
Yeah, well, Cyndaquil was in Legends Arceus, and they generally don't like to reuse starters for consecutive games. Anyways, Scott, go again.
Pokemon 8.
If you don't want your face drawn on, then you better stay awake when this Pokemon is singing her song. Yoko.
What is Jigglypuff?
That's the one.
And let's do Pokemon 4000.
This popular Pokemon takes on the role of detective in a 2019 film. Yoko.
What is Pikachu?
Pikachu! Alright, well, we got that out of the way.
Let's go bowling for dollars for 200.
Alright. Hope Gramley rolled a spare at 9 of these to lead the McHenry University Bearcats to the 2022 NCAA Women's Bowling title. Brandon.
What is a strike?
Yes.
All right, bowling for 1,000.
In 1895, the son-in-law of this brand's founder organized the first American Bowling Congress. Scott?
Was Brunswick.
Yes.
Bowling 8.
So, this form where you knock down slenderer items is popular in New England and Canada? Most illuminating. Yoko.
What is Candlestick Bowling?
Yes, candlestick or candle pin bowling. Either one's acceptable.
Bowling for 600.
The spot amongst the pins you most want to hit with your ball, it sounds like it's part of your trousers. Brandon?
What is the button?
No. Not a bad guess, though.
It's the.
Oh, I know what it is now. Damn it.
It's the pocket.
Yep.
Duh! Oh my.
All right,
Let's
Yoko, pick
finish
again.
with bowling for burgers for 400.
Usually, the central number 5 pin, it has this regal name. Yoko.
What is the kingpin?
The king pin is right. Go again.
Fun facts for 2.
All right, let's see how fun these facts really are, shall we? On April 1st, 1979, David Kirk used an elastic rope and plunged from a bridge in Bristol, England, inventing this extreme sport. Brandon,
What is bungee jumping?
that's the one.
All right. Fun facts for 4.
These marshmallow chick candies took 27 hours to make individually by hand in 1953. Now, 509 of them are hatched every 8 seconds. Yoko.
What are peeps?
Yes.
Fun fact 6.
Mei Xiang, Tian Tian, and their cub flew from Dulles to China on a flight nicknamed this, like an American Chinese restaurant chain. Yoko.
What is Panda Express?
That's the chain.
Fun facts 8.
During a yacht trip, a captain told Ringo Starr about the creatures beneath the waves, inspiring Ringo to write this Beatles song. Brandon?
What is Yellow Submarine?
Nope. Yoko?
What is Octopus Garden?
That's the one.
Fun facts 1,000.
Oops, I think I went to the wrong category and I can't undo it now.
Alright, we'll go ordinate phrases for 200 then.
It's how the law regards possession, idiomatically. Yoko.
What is 9/10?
That's the one. Okay, Yoko, you've got 5,200. Scott, you have 1,400. And Brandon, minus 1,600. And we're halfway through the round now. Alright, well, we're taping this just prior to the beginning of the spring season. And, Yoko, I bet you're glad to finally get rid of winter, huh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, because, trust me, winter weather can sometimes be a pain in the you-know-where.
Yep, and especially since it's the start of the Formula One season as well.
Yep. And, yeah, they just had that race in Australia not too long ago. And, and we have a Canadian driver in the field, Lance Stroll, who did pretty well in that race. 6th place, I do believe.
Yes.
Alright.
Though Ferrari kind of kerfuffled their strategy, but it's Ferrari. They're gonna do stuff like that to start off.
Yeah. Well, it's still early in the season. Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Scott Michaels is from Wisconsin. And I understand that the theater department at your school's budget is being cut?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is happening. From what I know, though, the theater is staying up. Potentially, a club could be in ordinance, but it's also because the head professor is retiring, so hopefully after graduation, something gets figured out there, because I would love to see that theater department stay.
Alright. Well, anyways, well, hopefully you can redeem yourself from last week, and also congratulations are in order in advance for for your graduation later on this year.
Thank you.
All right, Brandon Scruggs is our champion, and works at a casino, of course. And now, was there anything about this winter season that you did not like in particular?
Just like I said, it was very windy this year, and it made it like for some extremely bitterly cold days, and I hate that. Like I could deal with cold temperatures in general, but when the wind's whipping out there as hard as it is, it makes it just feel like 10 times worse. So, not a fan of that. But other than that, I'm like, it wasn't terrible. Enjoyed the snow, what little we got of it.
All right. Well, those big snowstorms that we had up here in February, practically back to back, I tell you, those were not fun. But thankfully, I don't think we'll have to deal with any more of that until next winter, so thank goodness. Alright, Yoko, you remain in control of the board here as we continue on.
Let's stick with ordinal phrases for 400.
Trump did it over 400 times in the 2022 deposition. Yoko.
What is plead the fifth?
Yes.
Phrases for 6.
In the Hare song Aquarius, the moon is here, ruled in part by Libra. The moon is in the 7th house. Yoko,
Yeah.
go again.
Let's finish off fun facts for 1,000.
Alright. Inspired by Viking history, Klaus Tuber created this board game that debuted in 1995. Yoko?
What is Settlers of Catan?
That's the game.
One of my favorites. Phrases for 800.
Addressing the audience directly in a play is an example of doing this. Yoko.
What is breaking the fourth wall?
Yes! Scott, I was hoping you would have gotten that!
I'm about
Phrases
to
for 1,000.
I'm about to start spamming my buzzer.
No, same.
Ask the bard. It's the eve of Epiphany. Correct response there. What is 12th night? Yoko, let's go somewhere else, shall we?
Let's try an anatomy from A to Z for 200.
L. Sprains of them range from grade 1 to grade 3. Brandon.
What are ligaments?
Yes.
All right. Anatomy 4.
J. The upper one is also known as the maxilla. Yoko.
What is the jaw?
The jaw, yes.
Let's go to geography for 200.
It's the boomer state as well as the sooner state. Brandon.
What is Oklahoma?
Yes.
Anatomy 6.
Oh, they're the major source of estrogen. Scott.
Where are the ovaries?
Yes, sir.
Anatomy 1000.
P. Part of the alimentary canal. This passageway is between the esophagus and the mouth. Scott.
What is the
Not too much time. Sorry.
no, I got it.
Scott, I have a feeling that pharynx was trying to come out of your mouth.
Yep.
Alright. Well, go again.
Close out anatomy, please.
T. Adenoids are a type of these. Yoko.
What are tonsils?
Yes. Alright.
Geography for 4.
This state capital is located at the confluence of 2 rivers, one of which shares its name. And that capital is Des Moines. Go again, Yoko.
Geography for 6.
The Catskill Mountains in New York are part of this much larger mountain system. Yoko.
What are the Andes?
No, not the Andes.
Ooh, not.
Brandon.
What are the Appalachians?
That's what we needed on that one.
Oh.
All right.
I'm
U.S.
forgetting
geography for 8.
Leaping Lizards. This river flows 630 miles before joining the Colorado River at Yuma, Arizona. Yoko.
What is.
Nope, too much time on that. It's the Gia River that we needed. And Brandon, you have the last clue in this round yourself. Alright, you're at minus 600, but you can risk up to 1,000.
Send it all the way. 1,000, please.
Alright. Well, you're going to be in third place regardless, but you'll at least get out of the hole if you respond correctly on this. Located in a caldera in the Cascade Mountains, it's the USA's deepest lake.
What is Lake Superior?
No, not
Oh
that
no,
guess, but
it's
it was
Crater Lake, Oregon.
Yeah, Crater
Yeah.
Lake, that was all we needed. Alright, so you go down to minus 1600, and that does it for the Jeopardy round. Scott has 1,000, and Yoko doing very well for himself at $7,200. And let's see what happens with Double Jeopardy. Alright, well, Yoko's doing well for himself here, but let's see if he can keep this up in the second round, or maybe Scott and Brandon can get themselves back into the game. Let's see. First, we'll put the dollar figures up there. And I can rest assured you we do not have any Pokemon categories this time. But here's what we do have. Here's what we do have, though. African history. Not your everyday words. On guitar. Poets of love. Plumbing. And the depths. Alright, Brandon, where are we starting?
All right. Let's go with not your everyday words. 400.
Passé describes this animal rearing up on its hind legs with its front legs in the air, perhaps in a statue. Brandon.
What is a horse?
Of course.
All right. Words for 8.
If you're a quidnunc, Latin for what now, you have this quality of excess curiosity from a body part. Brandon?
What is nosy?
Yes, from nose, of course.
All right. Everyday words 12.
In South Asia, you might give your doti to a dobi, a person with this job.
Nothing.
They do laundry.
Oh joy.
Go again, Brandon.
Not your everyday word 16.
Lovely day, nothing to do. I'll go appreciate in the sun, or appreciate in the sun, excuse me, though I don't know why, when this four-letter synonym will do just fine. Brandon.
What is Basque?
Yes! Alright, you're out of the hole.
Oh.
Hey, I'm out of the hole. I've done a thing. All right. Let's hopefully stay out of there now. 2000, same category.
Oh boy.
And this time you can risk up to $2,000.
I think I'm going to risk 200 at this point. I'm not that confident in this
Alright,
guy.
well, you did say you wanted to stay out of the hole, so this bet will pretty much ensure that. Here is the clue for you. Below the line on ancient coins, the exergue is the space with the alliteratively named Bismarck.
What is? No, I got nothing.
No,
I wanted to say what is Maker's Mark, but that's a whiskey.
yeah, that would have been incorrect. It was a mint mark that we needed on that one.
Oh man, son of a...
Alright, well that drops you into a tie with Scott, but you get to go again, and there's still plenty of money up there.
All right, let's go to on guitar for 400.
Freaky Rob Guringer backed Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar at this February 13th, 2022 event. Scott.
What is the Super Bowl?
Yes, the halftime show to be precise.
Let's try plumbing for 4.
Alright. Other names for this plumbing stalwart include Force Cup and Plumber's Friend or Helper. Brandon.
What is a plunger?
Yes. And I was about to say, if anyone had said a hoe, I probably would have had to, well, you know.
Why would you use a hoe in plumbing, though? Come on.
That's what they teach you in school in Toronto, huh, Mark?
Bonus points if anyone out there watching knows which Jeopardy episode I'm referencing. Brandon, go again.
Let's go back to on guitar for 800, please.
That's Johnny Buckland doing the electric intro riff on this colorful tune, Coldplay's first hit. Brandon.
What is yellow?
Yellow is right.
On guitar, 12.
Prince could do it all, including the jaw-dropping outro guitar solo on this tune about looking for the purple banana. Huh? Yoko.
What is Purple Rain?
No. What is Let's Go Crazy?
Oh, yeah, you guys have a good solo theme to that one.
Did not know that.
All right, guitar, 16.
A 1961 Stratocaster helped this guitarist and singer make the solos on Sultans of Swing immortal.
Oh, what is his name?
Oh.
It's right there.
Who is Knopfler?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, Brandon, go again.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Finish guitar for 2000.
Rolling Stones' 250 greatest guitarists put this Leonard Kitty ex-woman at number 64 and called her a shameless guitar hero. Carrie Brownstein was the woman's name.
Oh.
All right, Brandon, pick again.
All right, let's switch and let's go to African history for 400.
Persian settlers made the Comoros an island group in the Indian Ocean, Africa's southernmost nation, mainly of this religion. Brandon.
What is Islam?
You got it.
Okay.
Nice.
African history 8.
With uses in the 19th century compared to plastics in the 20th, trade in this material led to exploitation of Africans and animals. Brandon.
What is ivory?
Ivory is right.
Yep. Big business then. 1200.
Longtime human rights abuses in this religion are attributed to Sudanese fighters called the Rapid Support Forces.
I feel like I should know this, but got nothing.
What is Darfur? Much easier to pronounce than what I was stuck on there. Brandon, go again.
Hey, I would have stumbled over Sudanese as well, but anyway. African history 16.
After a pilgrimage in 1324, Mali Emperor Mansa Musa built the Great Mosque in this trading post.
I'm going to kick myself when I hear this because I swear I know it.
I think all of you may be kicking yourselves when I say this. Timbuktu.
Damn
Damn it!
Oh, shit. Why didn't I
Alright. Well, nonetheless, though, Brandon, you get to pick again.
That's a wonderful time on this one.
Stop.
Let's finish it off to 2000, please.
This double talk anti-colonial movement of the 1950s originated among the Kikuyu people of Kenya.
Not touching that one.
I wish this was your parody.
I ain't touching that one with a.
I know, right?
All the
What
funny
is dick
responses that probably would occur if this were Jeopardy. But the response I needed here was Mau Mau. Brandon, we are done with African history. That's the good news.
Yep. I got a little bit of it, but not enough. Let's go back to plumbing for 8.
All right. Cobra fittingly makes this type of tool that can extend to a plumber-friendly 15 feet. Scott.
With the drain snake.
Yes.
Plumbing 12.
The energy department lauds this type of water heater as it's more energy efficient than the storage kind. Brandon.
Was it a solar heater?
No.
I don't want to risk it.
We're looking for a tankless heater.
Oh.
A tankless heater there. Scott, go again.
16 plumbing.
This rhyming device helps suck water from basements or crawl spaces. Yoko.
What is a sump pump?
That's it.
Nice.
Let's get out of plumbing. Let's go to the depths for 400.
All right, what is in those depths? We shall find out right now. Centered off Sumatra, this deepest trench of the Indian Ocean is named for another Indonesian island. Scott?
Was the Mariana Trench?
No.
Oh.
Brandon?
Was the Java?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what the programming language got its name from. Let's go back and finish the plumbing right for 2,000.
Plumbers should know that the PE in PX pipes stands for this, the most widely used plastic in the world. Brandon?
What is polyurethane?
No, not quite. So very close, Brandon, but it's polyethylene.
Oh, son, really?
Very close, but not quite right there. Go again, however.
All right, let's go back to the depths for 8.
Making up the order Actiniaria, these sea organisms are not delicate despite their flower name. Some live 30,000 feet deep. We're looking for sea anemones on that one.
Oh, sea anemones, right?
Yeah, sea anemones. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to say it.
All right, depths for 12.
Herbert Nitsch is renowned in this activity and has gone more than 700 feet underwater on a single breath. Scott.
Was free diving?
You got it.
Whew.
Good job, sir.
Depth 16.
This odd name chosen by the public is now borne by a submersible that has gone deep under the Thwaites Glacier to study its ice loss.
No.
I'm not touching that one.
What?
Probably one of the more obscure names I've ever had to read out. Bodie McBoatface.
Oh, that's the boat that people voted on the name for. Wow.
All right. Pick again,
I should
Scott.
have remembered that.
Close out depths.
B is for this type of map that uses contour lines to show the ocean's depths.
Oh, it's
What is that called?
I know it. It's
They call it a bathymetric map. Well, Scott, we only have Poets of Love left. Where are we going to start there?
Now the question is, where is it? 1200.
Just trying to find the other day. Oh, Alright, 4 clues remain after this, and you have a chance to close in on Yoko.
I'm only gonna do 200.
200?
Wait. Ah, I don't. Oh, let's do 800.
800. Okay.
Yeah,
For
hold on.
800, Scott, here is your clue in Poets of Love. Percy Shelley wrote, "Nothing in the world is single. All things by a law divine. In one spirit meet and this, like at a mixer."
Okay, what is come rain or shine?
No. And that it is mingle. They mingle.
Oh, I was looking for a rhyme on the last one. Ooh,
All right. Well, we have 4 clues left. Go again.
800 poets.
This poet who died young in Rome wrote, "Hither, hither, hither, love this boon has sent. If I die and wither, I shall die content."
Oh, is
Keats was the name we needed on that one.
damn it.
All right, Scott, go again.
400.
Love Song by this Algonquin Roundtable member goes full vicious circle. He is all my heart, and I wish somebody'd shoot him.
Oh my.
Top Morphin.
Who is Dorothy Parker? 2 clues remain, Scott.
16.
This Roman poet got sappy with it in Eclogues. Eclogues, I don't know how you say it. Love conquers all. Let us to yield to love. Brandon.
Who is Virgil?
Yes!
Oh,
Oh,
Thank
very
you.
good guess there. And now let's see what the last clue holds.
Thank
The final,
you for
the final stanza of this poem by Matthew Arnold begins, "Ah, love, let us be true to one another."
Don't know the name of it.
I want it.
Dover Beach was what we needed. All right, Brandon and Scott, you both have All right, Brandon and Scott, you both have $2,200, but Yoko in a very nice position here at $7,600 as we get ready to play Final Jeopardy. Your category today, players, is comic book characters. All right.
Yep.
All right. So there's the scores. That's the basis on which you'll make your wager.
Yoko, you should go all in.
Yes.
All right. So let's kill this for a
You
second.
you should at least bid 3,200 to make it interesting. Like, come on.
No, don't tell me how much to bid.
Give us a tie at least. Let us all
No.
come back.
All right.
Anyway, bid what you
You know, if you all finish with 0, none of you get to come back. You realize that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think they know that.
We're aware.
All right. So all I need now is, okay. Well, I was about to say all I needed was Yoko's wager, and I have it.
I had to find you in my DMs.
Okay. So let's. All right. Let's see. And there. All right. So now we'll put this back up. All right. Comic book characters is the subject today for Final Jeopardy. And players, here is your clue. Featured in a 2020 film, she gets her name from a 16th century Italian stock character who often wore diamond patterned outfits. 30 seconds. Good luck.